connected inventions. And this is the award I won for the Schokolomsen Foundation. And next I'll talk about the Aqua device. This invention condenses humid air into clean drinking water. So all over the world, people need water. And water is becoming a big problem. People can't get enough of it. Most of the water is either salty or frozen somewhere. But many places it's very humid. And so the Aqua system passively condenses humid air into fresh drinking water. And here's a short video that explains basically what it does.
This video shows the path of humid air through the Aqua system. This is the complete Aqua device. This is the head where warm, ambient, humid air enters the Aqua device. Warm, humid air travels from the dome and into the neck where it is cooled by the soil. This causes it to condense in the walls and it collects in the cistern. Air is sucked up through tubes in the dwelling. Air escapes through the Bernoulli apertures in the tail section, which is on the roof. Air is warmed by solar collectors, which are situated above the Bernoulli apertures. So airflow through the Aqua is driven by the Bernoulli effect and solar heating in this tail section. This is the Aqua device. It stands for Affordable Clean Water, and it was invented by Javier Fernandez.
That was another of my inventions. It's made for trying to help the poor with it. It's very inexpensive and basically passive, so it does not require external energy. Now I'll talk a little bit about how I'm trying to help others to invent. I think that everyone can invent. It's interesting because I think Dr. Yunus was talking earlier about this, but also Mr. Ruiz. He's talking about how people have innate qualities and much talent is in them, and they just need a way to bring it out in them through proper training and resources and mentoring. So I believe that very firmly. I think that everyone can invent, and it's just a matter of their interest and also being able to teach them. These are some misconceptions about invention. Usually, invention is thought of as something that's very mysterious. It just happens. People usually don't know how it happens. It's unplanned, and most people think that it's also an innate quality. Either you can invent or you can't. But I disagree with all of these. I think they're all untrue. I think that invention can be taught and it can be deliberate. And what I mean by that is that it doesn't just have to be something spontaneous where you see some inspiration and then you get an idea and invent. I think you can actually sit down and plan a new innovation. That's what I'm going to talk about later. So actually we have a tool to accelerate invention. That's why we created this tool, to make inventing a bit easier for people. And I also think that teenagers have a vast, untapped capacity to invent. I'll talk about that last. So tools make inventing easier, right? And more tools are better. You can think of it also as an artist's paint palette. If they only have a few colors, there are only so many colors they can create altogether. But if instead they have 50 colors, they can make close to an infinite amount of different combination of colors. And they enable more interesting combinations. So this tool for helping people to invent is called the Inventor's Village. And we say that it helps people create better ideas faster. It's a tool for inventing. And it consists of 5 things: thinking tools, heuristics, domain-specific principles, which we also call treasures, basically the bits of information, and examples from nature's design, and also then after that, existing technologies, so inventions that people have already invented, so people don't just invent something over and over again, or also they can gain inspiration from something that already exists. So this is what it consists of, and it's a game and also a workspace. So this is how it's played. You have a number of students, and one of them will pretend to be the inventor, and the others will be shopkeepers in this village. Each shopkeeper is in charge of a certain amount of knowledge that we call treasures. The inventor